Welcome to another video. We would be looking at a cool and relaxing game called Infini Craft. This game came on board when I was doing some research on some relaxing games in the AI space, and one of it is called Infini Craft. Looking at the recipe, it involves a kind of endless creation kind of game. So if you enjoy endless creativity and if you enjoy just something very relaxing, this is the game for you. And we are going through the recipe site, which is a site where you can see different things on how to finally combine things to achieve your goal. So these are different recipes. Before we explore the game, let's go through different recipes. So these are different recipes on like how to create certain things or how to achieve certain things. This is a very cool game where you can play with friends towards achieving or creating something specific, and it will get more interesting if it's time. So this is the introduction of what Infini Craft is, and it's basically about 4 elements, majorly earth, wind, fire, and water. And the more you combine these things, the endless possibilities of things you can create. This is the creator, and when it was created, so it was created early this year. And it's been quite amazing so far what different people have created and how far people are willing to go to explore the endless possibilities of things. It's available on the web app, and it doesn't require any special downloads or any special sign up. Basically, you just have to combine stuff. This is like the recipe if you're targeting some specific creations, and this is what you need to combine to get something. So I would add the links in this video in the description below in case you want to also check out Exploit yourself. And before we actually do a play run of the game, a good question is if this game uses AI. Part of the research is it actually does use AI, and from what we could find, it used LLAMA, and basically it tries to utilize the AI on the possible endless creations that can come in place from combining elements. So it really reads that as players fuse disparate concepts to spawn fantastical results in the expansive crafting game Infini Craft. And a lot of questions have been what is happening under the hood, how this was working, and one side literally shows that LLAMA is what powers the infinite possibilities. Do feel free to add in the comments if there are extra or contradicting stuff found. That would be super amazing. But based off the research, LLAMA is what powers this and how a lot of things can be combined to achieve endless creations. So that's just how it is. If you want to go deeper into what's happening under, I'll leave the link also in the description. And it's a simulation game, very interesting, very relaxing, and you could literally just start right off the bat and keep combining for fun, keep combining for targeted competition. You could play with friends. You could set a goal where you could set a goal given a recipe, and you and your fellow teammates can decide to play. So let's look at the game itself. Let's try just to play around with it. So this is it. You just select different ones. It has very nice, like the background looks very nice. If you see this ponds lines kind of make it look cool, and you keep combining. So we list out all the different stuff first, and you can put this. So if we combine, cool, and we definitely can add water to the plant, which creates a swamp. We can burn our swamp, which creates a dragon, and this is super cool. The game itself is super cool. So what would having 2 engines create? Oh, rocket. That's so we keep just combining things. I'll try to combine a wind and wind to give you a tornado. Let's see what water and water gives. Lake, ocean, fish. That's quite. What would the fish and fire give? Sushi. That's kind of interesting. And if we put more than a rocket, it gives a moon. So these are like the different ways you could play. You could use some of the results of your previous combinations. They all keep being available, and You could keep combining. You could also like form a connection amongst your stuff, and the recipe can also be followed. So if you scroll to look for the recipe in itself, and the recipe says some of the things you can combine to get something. So it says if you have fire and a stalker, you get arsonist. If you have love and aragon, earth and titan, mountain and wind. So these are like some of the things you can get from combining stuff. If you have earth and vampire, you get Dracula. And yeah, this is a very cool game. It's one of the coolest games that is in the AI space so far. You guys should try it. It's super awesome to see what you folks are gonna create out of this. And it's quite fun, quite easy, super neat, because you don't really have to also sign up and do anything. So one other thing is, if we check, there are other simulation games that if you do enjoy this type of games, if you really enjoy like the recipe stuff, some of the recommended games that for open-ended creativity is like Minecraft, Spore, Little Alchemy, Scribble Notes Unlimited, which is like a charming puzzle game. That's pretty all for this one. It's super easy. I haven't seen other creators or the other games created by this creator, but from the looks, he has been creating games. Neil Agwal has been creating games for quite some time. So he's like a seasoned developer building games. And if you also want to try recipe, meaning specific recipes, if you want to try specific recipes on what you want to actually build, we can select this one, how to make steampunk, for instance. And so it says water plus fire, steam, mixing water and fire results in steam. We can do a quick start of that. We have water, we have fire, and if we have this, so the recipe are there to help you towards creating this. And we could say wind plus earth, dust, and that will be wind, earth, dust. So we have steam and dust. So build new elements. Earth plus dust gives you a planet. So where's earth and we have dust. So we have a planet now, and steam plus planet give you a steampunk. So we have steam and we have planets, and now we have a steampunk. So you could challenge your friends to this, time it, have a recipe in mind, and see who creates the recipe first. And you could also look at more complicated ones. These are pretty straightforward ones. You could look at, say, a kite and see. You could also check online for other complex recipes that you can follow. But this is a very relaxing game, very easy. You could play it. It's only available on the web. There isn't anything on mobile or anything. So play it, share with friends, and have some fun. That's pretty it for this video. Bye.